I guess we're going. Are there difficulty settings? New game. Alright, let's go. I never played this game, but it's one of my favorite series of all time. Alright, let's go. Alright, we've got some viewers already. Axe is here. Alright, so I'm opening up. Oh man, what a terrible input mode. There we go. We starting. Is this name okay? Yes, it is. Hey all, just chatting in the chat. Okay, so I'll have my notepad open. So the rule will be no talking during cutscenes. But Axe, if anyone's watching, Axe and I will be playing co-op from Mission 2. Too late, I didn't capitalize. Type. The configuration is similar to that of Metal Gear Solid 4. Action type. The configuration is similar to that of MPO. Hunter type. Well, I don't know what I'm talking about. The configuration is similar to that of Monster Hunter Freedom. I never played Monster Hunter. I think Metal Gear Solid 4 had good control schemes. Am I happy with that? Shooter. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So attack, aim, L2 and R2 don't appear to do anything. Action button, zoom, zoom, crouch, lie. What? Are you excited now, Axe? Let me move this over, that way I can see how many viewers I have, because I'm a narcissist and that sort of thing is important to me. Actually, I'm pretty excited. I was actually more excited for Metal Gear Solid 3, because I kind of want to see... because it's one of my favorite games of all time, so I kind of want to see how it still holds up. But this is meant to be almost as good, right? So... Go crouch, lie, display menu. Okay. Weapon setting, equip, unequip, item select setting, equip, unequip, select button, auto aim switch, co-ops communication. Should I go co-ops communication, or should we do that next? I'll go co-ops communication, right? Or auto aim switch. What should I be doing? What should I be doing, Axe? I need your help. Why isn't co-ops communication like the R2 button? Okay. Done. You saved data. Oh yeah, we got Big Boss. Oh yeah, we are going to communicate through Skype. Oh, we're back down to one viewer now. I think that's you. Yeah, let's go. Oh man, I'm going to have to spend like 80 bucks on a PS3 controller now. Alright, story time. Shut up. so far I love it, even though I just went over Metal Gear Solid 3's story. Oh, I wish I could have played Metal Gear Solid 3 first so that it'd flow a little bit better. But that's cool. Well, I'll go back and play Metal Gear Solid 3 anyway. Hey, high-res graphics. Oh, we got David Hayter too. Years after Metal Gear Solid.
Boss! Wanna go around?
Alright, here we go. Alright, so far it's basically... Ooh, these controls are really tight. He looks a little deformed though. All the characters seem a little deformed. It seems a little more cartoony.
Look alive, ladies! The boss is gonna join us! Show him how it's done, boss! Your first priority in enemy territory is knowing your surroundings. Your life depends on where you are looking, and how fast you can identify your targets. Therefore, you must first master moving your line of sight. To move your line of sight, use the right stick. Now when I give you an order, look in that direction. Look up!
Yeah.
Good! Look down!
Yeah, I got this.
Good! You should be familiar with the up and down
funny.
controls now. Press the action button if you're
Action
ready to move on.
Triangle. I wanted to stop and talk for a little bit.
Next, we'll check your left and right. Look right! Good! Look left! Good!
I actually like the graphics
You
too.
should be familiar with the left and right controls now. Press the action button
Alright,
if you're ready to
we'll
move
stop and
on.
talk a little bit. So far the story just went over Metal Gear Solid 3. Awesome. Metal Gear Solid 3 story was fantastic. And this is obviously a direct continuation, but it's 10 years after.
Alright, let's try left and right on the right stick one more time.
So it's 10 years after Metal Gear Solid 3.
Look right! Good! Look left!
What?
Good!
I didn't get that right at all.
You should be familiar with the left and right controls now. Press
This
the
is obviously
action
my
button if you're
soldiers,
ready
right?
to move on.
I guess I'm a little bit desensitized to this by
Okay.
playing Metal Gear Solid 5 before playing...
You can change the controls anytime in options. Go with the method that works best for you. Next, I'll explain how to change stances. If you just stand there like an idiot in front of an enemy, you might as well kill yourself now! At times, you will need to get low to avoid detection. You have 3 stances: stand, crouch, and lying down. To change stances, use the crouch button. Tap the crouch button to change between standing and crouching. You can move in either stance. Hold the crouch button and keep it held to lie down. However, you cannot move while you are lying down. I'll say that again. You cannot move while lying down. Is that clear?
You can't move while you're lying down? That's a little strange. Why can't I crawl on the ground?
Good. Next, we'll work on your movement. Use the left stick to move around. Tilt it a little to walk slowly. Tilt farther to run. Decide which to use based on your situation. Remember that your footsteps are louder when running, making you easier to discover. Be careful!
Yeah, the graphics are a little strange. They just... everyone looks a little bit stumpy.
Good! Now we have rolling. Rolling is useful for knocking
missed
down
this from
enemies in
Metal
your
Gear Solid
way,
5.
and for getting away
This
when
wasn't in Metal Gear
surrounded.
Solid 5.
You can also use it to jump over small ditches and other obstacles. To roll, tap the crouch button while running. You got that? Tap the crouch button while running! Don't forget it!
Yeah, they took this out. No, I'm sure this was in Metal Gear Solid 3. Possibly even Metal Gear Solid 2. And you used to be able to knock guys out.
That's it!
Was it Metal Gear Solid 4?
Next, I will explain how to attack without
Least
gunfire. You may run into an enemy unexpectedly. You may not have a weapon on you, or you may be out of ammo. You'll still need an effective attack strategy. One well-placed strike and the enemy won't know what hit him. To strike an enemy, press the attack button while standing still. On my command, press the attack button repeatedly and take down your opponent.
Oh?
Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Yeah, that's definitely not
Fine
as
work,
snappy
boss!
as Metal Gear Solid 5.
Next, we're gonna practice using the stun rod. Hitting someone with the stun rod will shock them with 1.5 million volts. Anyone on the receiving end of that is guaranteed to be out cold. To use the stun rod, press the aim button to ready it, then press the attack button. You'll be glad to know we're using mock stun rods for this training session. When your partner attacks, make him believe it's the real deal. Prepare yourself for stun rod training. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Impressive, boss! Now we'll move on to CQC. CQC, or Close Quarters Combat, refers to when engaging an enemy in battle at very close range. It is a quick and efficient way of eliminating a threat. There are various CQC techniques. We will go over each of them.
Is this
Don't
mission
get
1,
cocky
by the way?
because you think you know them. This will be different from what you're used to. Pretend you are learning it for the first time. The first technique is throwing your opponent. To do this, position yourself near your opponent and press the attack button while you tilt the left stick. Be sure to press the attack button when the icon appears. Now,
By the way,
wait
Metal Gear
for my
Solid 1
command
had
and throw your
absolutely the
opponent.
best training,
Go!
best tutorial mode of probably
ready,
any
boss.
game ever.
Impressive, boss! Next, I'm going to teach you how to restrain an opponent
okay.
close to you. This is a cornerstone of CQC. Grab hold of an enemy, and the bastard's life is in your
Okay,
hands.
cool.
What you do from there is
I do
up
need
to you.
Go to the bathroom first.
Just know that if you restrain him for too long, the average person will most likely pass out. Something to keep in mind. Let's begin. To restrain your opponent, hold down the attack button while near them. Restrain your opponent on my command. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Ooh.
Impressive, boss! Now we will throw your opponent after restraining them. To throw an enemy to the ground, press a direction on the left stick when you have them restrained. Restrain your opponent and throw them on my
No,
command.
Metal Gear Solid 5, I never learned
Go!
how to do this. I used to just
I'm
keep
ready,
mashing
boss.
different buttons and hope that it worked. Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Impressive, boss! Now we will try CQC against multiple enemy opponents. You can also take out a group of enemies by throwing an opponent you have restrained. First, restrain
cool.
an opponent by pressing the attack button near them. Then, tilt the left stick to throw them. By tilting the left stick toward other enemies, you can send your captive flying straight into them. On my command, restrain and then throw your opponent. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Ooh, who do I go for? Bam. Yeah. Cool.
Fine work, boss! Again! Go!
Again?
I'm ready, boss.
Alright, this guy will get it. Got it.
Fine work, boss! Alright! Why don't we do something special since the boss is here? Anyone who feels like getting their ass kicked, step forward! Don't hold back, boss! When you're surrounded by multiple enemies, you'll have to take them on one after the other. To do it, simply press the attack button again while throwing the current enemy. Just be sure to wait for the icon to appear. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Oh, cool, combination. Oh, sick. Is this in Metal Gear Solid 5?
Fantastic! Again! Go!
I'm ready, boss.
That's so cool.
Fantastic! And stop! That's it for today! Thank you, boss!
No, I never knew Peace Walker was a
Snake!
full game. I always just thought it was some stupid spin-off. And then just before Metal Gear Solid 5 comes out, I hear everyone saying this is one of the best ones. Oh, really? I had no idea that was in Metal Gear Solid 5. Oh, these illustrations, by the way, are awesome. They're fucking awesome. Oh, are you kidding me?
What's going on,
Sweet.
guys?
We've got guests.
Time to move.
Don't worry, it's not our friends from Langley. I brought him. Made sure we won't fall.
Thank you, Big Boss.
Call me Snake.
Sorry, Vic Boss.
Listen up. For us, there is no victory.
But in Revolution, doesn't one triumph or die?
Doesn't matter,
We
they're
don't
fucking
do
awesome.
either.
And it looks like it's it's an homage to the original game with its codec illustrations. They're even done in the same style. I fucking love it. Oh.
Here.
I know him.
Thank you. I feel like a new man. There's no coffee like Costa Rican coffee. So, what brings a distinguished scholar from the Costa Rican government to Colombia?
Professor Galvez comes from Costa Rica's University for Peace.
You see, over the past year, there have been sightings of an armed group in Costa Rica. They're not ours, of course.
Costa Rica doesn't have an army.
Correct. Article 12 of our Constitution states that the Army as a permanent institution is abolished.
The Peace Constitution.
You think it's rebels who fled Nicaragua? No, they don't appear to be guerrillas. They're far too organized. What's your government's take? The authorities in San Jose claim it's a multinational security firm, hired by the Development Corporation of Costa Rica. Lies, obviously. They're bringing in state-of-the-art weaponry and equipment by the shipload. Where'd they get that kind of cash? I fear La CIA may be involved.
The CIA.
As you both know, the United States views Central America as its backyard. Even after Cuba, we've managed to maintain a delicate balance with the US. And your government can't just give them the boot?
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Japan's constitution has something similar. Article 9. It says Japan renounces war and can't maintain an army.
I understand that you and your men have neither state nor ideology. That you will fight any foe. Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. We come to you, the Militaire
The
Sans
red right
Frontières.
hand.
So, you want to hire us?
Yes, as our deterrent. We can't afford to pay much, it's true. But we can offer you this. A forward operating base. An offshore plant in the Caribbean.
Sounds pretty good to me. This place is becoming a mess
That's great.
anyway. Snake, we need someplace we can settle down.
The government's agreed to cooperate. Unofficially, of course.
A chopper for transport would be nice too.
I'll see what I can do. Hold it.
You seem to think we're just a pack of dogs of war. Is that right?
Yes, that's what I've heard. You're an army without a state.
No, we've only left our countries behind.
Please, you must help us.
If your suspicions are true, force isn't gonna do any good. You'll have to find a political solution.
The government's hands are tied.
Go back to your bosses in San Jose. Tell them if they want, I'll introduce them to a negotiator I know.
No. I'm not here on their behalf.
So, what are you doing here?
For over 20 years, I've preached the virtues of peace at multiple universities. Tonight, I stand before you as an educator. This is my student. She came to me to study peace. Her name is Paz. Paz Ortega.
Paz. Peace.
No kidding. That's my name too. Kazuhira. It's Japanese for peace. Pleased to meet you, Paz. Call me Kaz.
They've got a supply port north of Puerto Limon, a town in la Costa del Mar Caribe. A few days ago, Paz stumbled upon that facility while searching for a lost friend. She was captured. She's only a child, 16 years old. They did terrible things to her, but somehow she managed to escape.
Oh, my God.
She's huérfana. Her mother died when she was small, and she lost her grandparents in the Civil War. She hates war with a passion like no other.
My name is Paz, and I will do anything to protect my namesake. It is my one and only purpose. Please, get them out of my country. Make them leave Costa Rica.
Sorry, kid.
We know who you are, Big Boss. That is why we've come to you.
It's so much better. The stories are so much better when Snake or Big Boss actually talks. Metal Gear Solid's 5 story is mostly uninteresting, at least what I've gone through so far. This is already way more interesting. It's just... okay. And I love the cinematic effects with the drawing. It's fantastic. Alright, first mission.
Miller here. Do you copy, Snake? I see you've landed. That makes one giant leap for us. I'm sending this from the offshore plant, our mother base. The signal is unidirectional. I'll be giving you commands and advice through this
inverted.
channel. Keep your headphones on at all times and pay attention. Also, make sure no one else can listen in. Snake, are you clear on the controls? Take a minute to refresh your memory.
Bizarre.
Use the left stick to move. Use the right stick to adjust your view.
This is really weird. Okay, so normally in games, at least first-person
To
shooters,
change your settings, use the start button to open the menu.
yeah, I'm gonna change. Normally the up and down is inverted. This time it's the
There's
left
no
and
one
right
around.
that's
Why not
inverted.
try some shooting practice? Select a target and squeeze off a round or two. Press the directional buttons while holding the R2 button to switch weapons. Ready your weapon with the L1 button. Then press the R1 button to fire.
I want to change the yeah, I don't want this to be inverse. I want this to be normal.
How about a little
It's
shooting
still inverse.
practice? Try hitting
You
a
try hitting a
coconut.
coconut. Tell me what to do. Yeah. But it seemed... okay. But when I aim, it's still inverted. How do I change that? Normal view. Oh, aim mode. Okay, there we go. What's this aim assist? Should I turn aim assist off? Yeah, that's way better. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like this game is better to look at than Metal Gear Solid 5. Obviously, the graphics are nowhere near as good, but this setting just looks fucking beautiful. I don't know, Metal Gear Solid 5 looks fantastic anyway. I can't complain about it. Except for how boring the environments are. He looks so funny when he walks like this. The characters look kind of stumpy. There's a coconut for me to shoot. It is kind of sensitive. Hey.
Select equipment by pressing the square or circle button while holding the L2. To check your map, press the start button to open the menu. The M16 is a standard assault rifle, capable of rapid fire.
Okay, where's the coconut for me to shoot? Oh, ammunition. Cool, alright, so... Oh, the menu's kind of hard to see. Okay, pistol, stun rod, grenade.
The Mark 22 tranquilizer gun can put enemies to sleep. The closer to the head you hit, the more effective it is. Tranquilizer rounds are hard to come by. Don't waste them. Not enough
So what should
room,
I...
huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
So what should I play? Should I try and play through without killing anybody, or... I mean, normally my standard in these type of games is try not to kill anybody, but if you're in a situation where you have to, then do it. So I won't be too fussed about... Socrates! Okay, please don't cut your eyes out with a knife. Although people do tell me I have a lovely voice, so maybe... I don't know, maybe you could still enjoy my stream just as much. Actually, you know what? Sometimes when I'm running around, I want... Maybe I'll just leave the camera like this and I'll get used to it. Sometimes I kind of try to do it the inverse way.
The facility you're headed for is past that fence.
I like the first
Grenade
person
should be
shooter
able
stuff.
to take out that gate. Grenades explode. You throw them, Snake. Use the L1 button to ready throwing weapons. Once you've readied the weapon, throw with the R1 button. When using throwing weapons, hold the attack button down longer to throw farther. You won't throw the weapon until you let go of the button.
Huh.
That's it.
Sometimes when I'm not in first person mode, I kind of want...
Perfect. Oil drums, driftwood, buoys.
I kind of want it to be inverse. It's really strange, right? Ooh, yeah, sometimes I want... Yeah, maybe I'll have to change it back.
The over-the-shoulder view allows you to aim with a high degree of precision. Body part targeting correction.
Oh, I don't like that
Automatically
faded
shift
out.
your aim to hit nearby body parts. If you want to change the aim settings, take a look under Options. Hitting an enemy's vital points can bring them down with a single shot. You can also intentionally avoid lethal shots. Say if you just want to slow the target down.
Yeah, I think I want it inverse for normal view, and then...
Using auto-aim enables you to quickly draw a bead on the target. It's not entirely reliable, though. If you want accuracy,
Are you sure I
go
want
manual.
auto-aim?
Auto-aim only works with live targets. That means it won't snap to some threats. So be careful.
Yeah, I can't tell which view I'd prefer, the inverse or... You can't move while... Isn't it weird that you can't move while crawling? I felt like that's been a staple in all the Metal Gear games. Alright, well, let's go. Oh.
Get rid of that door and keep moving. Use a grenade.
I can't just kick down the door, I've got to use a grenade. Ooh, this is a little strange getting used to the controls. Yeah, I get rid of auto-aim.
Good. You'll reach the objective when you clear the jungle. Head east.
Auto-aim off. Cool. And I'm also trying to change weapons with just my D-pad. I'm kind of used to that from Metal Gear Solid 5 now, so I guess the hard part will be just adjusting back from Metal Gear Solid 5. Press select to toggle off on. Is that the auto aim? Select? Okay, cool. Let me change my camera a little bit.
I gotta thank you for agreeing to this, Snake. Man, am I glad to be out of here. Finally, we can leave all that crap in San Geronimo
I don't know what San
behind.
Geronimo is.
And break into the mercenary business for real. Let me guess. You're doing it for her, aren't you? For her.
I love the peace symbol with the plane. Yeah, I'm already up to 9 viewers. I only just started. Welcome to the stream, guys. First time ever playing this game. I've been looking forward to it for ages.
Are they still here?
Come on, Snake. This could be good for us. They're willing to give us an offshore planet, a place we can finally put down some roots. This is our chance to expand MSF.
We don't need a place to stay, Kaz. We're nomads. We always will be.
What? You'd rather keep wandering from conflict to conflict? Tools in the hands of whoever's fighting at the time?
The second we settle down, who's to say we won't become the warmongers?
Listen to me, Snake. We're not mercenaries. We're not a foreign legion. MSF's a business. A new kind of business.
Love it.
Look, it's not like we're trying to start a war here. All we need to do is find out who this security company really is.
Come on, Kaz. It's pretty obvious that they're backed by the CIA.
Wait a sec. That would mean...
Our friend, the Professor, is likely KGB.
I see.
We'd be making an enemy of our homeland.
And there'd be no turning back.
This damn thing won't light.
Huh?
Put on some coffee, Kaz. It's time for a little chat with the Professor.
So awesome. What a sweet transition that was.
That was a heavy smoker. When I got my medal from the Secretary General, he gave me this prosthetic hand as well. But smoking was ruining my lungs, so I quit. I've not had much use for it since. It's quite an honor to meet the legendary Big Boss.
That's just a code name the CIA made up.
Then perhaps I should call you John.
I don't have a name. Stop using that code name you liked so much 10 years ago. What about you, comrade?
Sorry,
what
Benny.
What do they call you back at Center?
Well then,
Ooh,
allow me to
comrade.
get straight to the point. Land as slim as a whip, hot as torture.
That's the Chilean poet, Neruda.
Central America is the navel of the American continents, bridging north and south. We want this land. We'll build a socialist stronghold, then use it to split the Americas in two.
America would lose its backyard.
And with it, its economic production, shipping lanes, and strategic value. We, on the other hand, would gain a base from which all of Latin America would be well within
Welcome to
our
the stream,
reach.
Benny.
He who controls Central America will win this Cold War. First comes Nicaragua, toppling the pro-American Somoza regime. In preparation, we've begun instigating anti-Somoza sentiment and providing aid to the Sandinista National Liberation Front.
You're manipulating Sandinista into overthrowing Somoza for you.
After the revolution, Nicaragua will become a socialist state.
You think America's just gonna let that happen?
Certainly not. After all, the CIA is already here.
And that's the armed group inside Costa Rica.
Precisely. It's clear that they've been sent in to disrupt our efforts across the border in Nicaragua. Simply put, the army now stationed in Costa Rica is CIA capital. But it's more complex than that. The CIA's got something else planned as well.
What?
That is the million-dollar question. Big Boss, we want you and your unit to find the answer. Infiltrate and investigate the facility in La Costa, where Paz was imprisoned. Learn all you can of their operations. Then, drive them out of the country.
You're asking us to settle a turf war between the KGB and the CIA?
What about her? That was all just an act?
You mean her words about peace? She was captured, that much is true. But I've kept my KGB affiliation from her.
And you thought we'd fall for a sob story?
No. I had good reason to bring her along. She managed to escape with her life, but her friend was not so lucky. Why were they attacked? I believe this will help explain. Perhaps they saw something they weren't supposed to. Perhaps they heard something they shouldn't have.
A cassette tape?
Paz took this during her escape. She says her friend happened to record it by accident.
What is that?
A portable stereo cassette player. The first of its kind.
Ah, I heard they were working on something like that in Japan. Didn't know you guys were too.
I believe what you're about to hear will help you understand.
What is that? A Quetzal?
The phoenix bird.
Paz's friend was researching birds. She went out into the jungle to record bird calls and stumbled upon this.
So? So what?
Now it gets interesting.
Poisonous. I need to get rid of it. I chase it back to its nest. You can't. The snake's too vicious. It's all... Many people. I chase it away. It will bite you unless you kill it. Go home.
Boss. Voice print analysis confirms that this voice is indeed that of the legendary hero and criminal, the Boss.
What?
The other hasn't been identified. Female in her 30s with a British accent. The song playing in the background was a hit in 1973.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your mentor? Your mission or your beliefs?
I am loyal to
Boss
myself.
is alive in Costa Rica.
As I understand it, she was your commander, fought by your side. And that you killed her under orders from the CIA, thus surpassing her to become the hero known as Big Boss. Well, what'll it be? Will you take the job?
Snake, it's gotta be a trap.
So you still can't turn your back on your country? Then I suppose you won't need this.
Wait!
Snake?
I'll do it for the girl. For Paz.
Okay. For peace, then.
That was awesome. I can't recall watching any Metal Gear Solid 5 cutscenes other than like the opening sequence and thinking, wow, that was awesome. I've mostly been disconnected from the storyline. Almost entirely, actually.
There they are.
I haven't finished the game
CIA
yet, so.
mercs. Snake, you've got to get past them undetected.
Axe.
Avoid combat whenever possible.
Can I take a break and go to the bathroom quickly? That's what I'm going to do. Otherwise, it's going to come back later and hit me hard. So I'm just going to take a quick break. Quick break.
This is a sneaking mission. Hide behind stuff. Take the long way around. Whatever it takes to stay out of sight. Your gun is a last resort. It could just as easily kill you as save you.
Alright, 1 second, guys. Alright, I'm kind of back. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. I'm back, everyone. Hey, the Blaster. You're hosting me? Okay, cool. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for hosting me, I guess. Okay, so, the first thing I want to talk about is the illustrations are unbelievably awesome. What a great way to tell the Metal Gear Solid
Face
story.
it and hit the action button. From that position, you can press the L1 button to detect enemies. That also works while lying down.
Okay, so this is the introductory mission, so... Oh, you just tap the L1 button. Hey, why can't I stay down? Oh, I'm in a puddle, so I can't stay down? Okay, cool. Oh, you just need to hold down X, okay. Ah, cool. Okay, so... Especially for Metal Gear Solid, the illustrations are a fantastic way to tell the story. They're really cinematic, they're so stylistic, and they remind you of Metal Gear Solid 1. Secondly, I want to say that I don't know if it's not really a plus for this game, but I think it's a negative for Metal Gear Solid 5. In that, in this game already, but particularly when thinking about Metal Gear Solid 3, you have... Oh, sorry.
The indicator in the upper right serves as a compass and shows sound sources. Pay attention to your surroundings.
There's already a personal connection in this story, and in Metal Gear Solid 3 especially, it was a really personal connection. Metal Gear Solid 5, Snake hardly even speaks.
Keep your eye on what's left of your life gauge on the left of the screen. To the right of that, you'll see your sight gauge. Exhausting it will inhibit
sight
your
gauge.
actions. Your life
That's
gauge
awesome.
will recover with time. The sight gauge, too. You'll recover faster crouching than standing up. Lying flat works even better.
Good idea, Axe. Yeah, so the first connection is not there in Metal Gear Solid 5, at least so far. I haven't finished the game. I'm not even halfway through, actually.
The percentage in the upper right is your camo index. The lower the number, the more easily you'll be spotted. Conspicuous movements and loud noises will compromise your camo index. Your fatigues will act as camouflage.
Oh, okay, cool. So that's kind of taking from Metal Gear Solid 3 and 4, I think. So, I mean, already I can see positives in this game over 5. 5's a great game, though, don't get me wrong. I really enjoy playing Metal Gear Solid 5. I look forward to finishing it, but... It's a little strange that you have to press a button. Oh, you hold it. Oh. Ooh, shit.
What was that noise?
They know someone's there. They'll be coming to check it out.
Ooh.
Make your way east.
East, okay. Hey, I'm back down to 1 viewer now. What's up with that? Where'd everybody go? What do we have here? Rations. I miss rations. Big. Awesome to Blaster. You're awesome.
I'm seeing things.
Every time you type something, it makes me think you're more awesome. Ooh!
What was that? I think I see someone.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? Okay, he's down. Can I drag bodies around?
When you clear the jungle,
Oh, cool.
you'll be there. Head east.
Awesome. Can I move bodies around? Or do their bodies just stay there? East. East is that way. Okay, I'm definitely going to miss dragging bodies, because that's a good... But, okay, we'll see. We'll see how it works without the dragging. It just means you have to play differently. It might be a quality of life thing that I miss.
Make your way
Keep
east.
going east. Calm down, calm down. Axe and I are actually going to play co-op soon. You get to hear Axe's beautiful voice. Assuming his Skype works now. It wasn't working last time.
Looks like you're inside the compound. Security is tight. Stay sharp.
Part of me does wish that it had Metal Gear Solid 5's mechanics. Whoa!
Hey!
Is somebody there? I don't know, you tell me. In a lot of ways, it seems a little bit backwards from even Metal Gear Solid 2. I guess that's because of the PSP. Like, it wasn't even designed for twin sticks, right?
I
Where
know
you
I
didn't
saw
see
something.
shit. But actually, yeah, so I guess it's sort of halfway. So Metal Gear Solid 1 had great mechanics, but they're totally backwards now compared to Metal Gear Solid 5. Maybe this is like a halfway. So I should be able to enjoy these. I am enjoying them so far. Can't climb over this shit. No,
Is somebody
nobody's
there?
here. Ooh, camera. Yeah, I'm going up the stairs, Axe. Calm down, calm down.
I know I saw something.
Oh. Hello. I love this stealth shit, though. I love the fact that this... Ooh.
You're looking for a two-story building to the east.
I am trying to spy. Come on, Blaster. I haven't actually been spotted, I just sort of gave them a glimpse. Just a glimpse. I'm in? Cool, I'm in. Yeah, in Metal Gear Solid 5, I guess, there's never really actual stealth missions, right? You almost always have the chance to go in shooting. Anyway. I've just started this game, I like Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yes, sir, we broke them. We acquired the whereabouts of target 500.
Acknowledged. Spears are loaded. The barge has cleared Point Bravo.
Acknowledged. Out.
Oh, I don't like this quick time stuff.
Freeze! The cargo.
Yeah.
Where's it headed?
Isn't it awesome, Blaster?
What is it? Air suit! In the mountains! What's up there?
Isn't that awesome? I'm not a big fan of QuickTime events, so the stylishness of the cutscenes makes them bearable so far. Well, what is that thing? This is 1973, man. Man, that looks awesome.
This is Snake.
I went back to being Snake, it's not boss. Cool.
Loud and clear. You found a radio.
It's got a circuit that reverses the audio phase.
Let's switch frequencies from time to time, just to make sure we're not detected.
I found a map of their bases. The cargo's heading from the marshes west towards Irazu.
Nice going, boss.
Kaz, this place is full of film badges. Dozens of them.
Film badges? Like the ones used to measure radiation exposure?
The radio man was wearing one. And whoever he was talking to called the cargo
sounds like nuclear weapons.
Wait, that would mean...
Nukes.
Yes.
They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
Holy Mother of God.
Shit, that is a big deal. Yes. I'm in heaven right now, Axe. Oh, man. I am in heaven. Right, that's 7 now. Can we play co-op now? Did you see that? I didn't go to your chat room though, Blaster. I didn't see your mods or anything like that. Hey, I got an A ranking. Cool. Alright, you want to Skype now, Axe?
How's that map, Snake? Think you can use it?
It tells me where their bases are, but it's just a bunch of points. No routes. I need better intel on the lay of the land.
Snake, the professor said he's got the Sandinistas on his side. Said you should get in touch with the FSL and Commandante.
Do they know they're backed by the KGB?
Nah. As far as they know, they're really fighting for the revolution. The KGB is
I
staying
love
behind the
this
scenes.
shit.
I'm not sure the Sandinistas are aware of what's really going on.
Still can't believe anybody would bring nukes here.
Yeah, that's a shocker. Costa Rica's party to the Tlatelolco Treaty, which declares Latin America a nuke-free zone. Based on Japan's 3 non-nuclear principles, it bans the testing, use, import, or deployment of nuclear weapons. If word of this gets out, Opinol will be forced to act. It'll cause an international uproar.
The treaty was signed to prevent another Cuban Missile Crisis. If the U.S. itself is gonna scrap it...
Latin America's too close to spawning another Cuba or two already. The entire continent would become one big powder keg.
Well, if they did bring nukes, we can't let them get away with it.
Are they planning a test? Showing off? Or is it all to keep the anti-American movement in check?
Good question. Why bring them here? I can't figure it out.
Whatever the CIA's up to in Costa Rica, the professor wants it stopped. We need to find out what that something is.
We need to get ready first, Kaz. Repairs?
Working as fast as we can, boss. This place is pretty beat. Looks like hell. But as long as you're with us, we'll make it heaven. No one can bother us here. No state telling us what to do. This is the MSF's haven, our mother base. And with this foothold, we'll back you up even better than before. We're gonna turn this pile of junk into something big.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love all the Cold War intrigue, especially when you know like all the real world stories of the CIA interfering with the governments and all that kind of stuff. Like, what kind of stuff must they have gone up to? So this actually feels like it's totally fantasy, but it feels like you could be involved in this crazy conspiracy during the Cold War, and it does have that personal Snake touch. So I'm loving it. I'm loving it, every bit of it. One thing I had a problem with about the mother base in Metal Gear Solid 5 is that it just did not feel personal at all. New, okay. No, I think I already know how to do this. Weapons. Okay, so it's just like Metal Gear Solid 5. This is locked. How do I get this? Cannot develop this weapon. Okay, okay. You can give me some advice anyway when we're playing callbacks. Actually, you ready to play? Do you want to get Skype up? Oh, you can upgrade your rations and stuff. What is this? Oh, it covers Psyche. What is it, tea? That's some kind of tea. Oh, mate. Okay, okay, okay. South American drink. I'm with you now. Alright, let's get Skype up and running. I wonder if your voice will show up on my stream, actually. We might need to fix that. I'm just looking through the stuff I can develop. Love box. What is the love box? A bigger cardboard box might be able to fit 2 people. I guess that would be for co-op, right? Alright, here we go. I gotta sign in. What? Come back, Skype. Alright, guys. I'm gonna change the title of the stream to co-op, by the way. Co-op. Bang. Alright, Skype has started. I keep getting all these sexy ladies sending me friend requests on Skype. What's up with that? Should I accept them? Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm calling Andy. Hello? Oh, wait. Hello? Okay, so... Wait, no, that's not working at all. And, actually... So what I'm gonna do Skype because, first of all, I can't hear you. Second of all, I gotta plug it into... I've got my headphones plugged into the actual game sound. So if I put Skype on, there's gonna be an echo, right? Andy? Are you there? Why are you sounding like a chipmunk right now? There's something horribly wrong from your end. Do you want to just not Skype? Andy? Okay, Andy's gonna restart Skype. I'm gonna keep looking through this stuff. And meanwhile, I'll just keep losing stream viewers probably. While I try to figure this out. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Skype with Andy while also... This is gonna be weird. Okay, well anyway, I'm gonna keep looking through this. What is this? Sensor. Visualize this nearby sounds as waveform. Okay, cool. Development status. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Okay, other. What is this? Confidential doc. Alright, Andy's calling me. Hello?
Hello, is that better?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay. Now the next thing is, what's the solution to me having the headphones plugged into the game?
What's the solution?
Yeah, well, I can only have one set of... Maybe I can plug in... Yeah, I'm just going to plug in another set of headphones and have it underneath these headphones.
Oh, there you go.
That's going to be my solution. Let's see if it works. At least in one ear. I'll put it in my left ear. We'll see how it goes.
Did you add me onto your friends listing yet?
For what?
For PSN?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I chucked an invite to you, remember? For PS3.
Alright, let's have a look. Okay, so how do I get your voice to show up on stream?
I have no idea. That's probably an OBS thing.
Panama! Yo, what's up, Anima? Welcome to the stream. We're just trying to sort out our co-op play here. We've never done this before on stream or anything like that, so... yeah. Let me check out OBS. Oh, Axe's voice is showing up on stream? Okay, that's perfect.
Oh, cool. Hi, Anima.
Okay, well, I don't know how to add you on PSN. Hang on.
Go to press the PS3 button, whatever it is.
I've got to do it on... I have to do it on my fighting game stick because I don't have a PS3 controller. Alright, here we go. 1 second, guys. We're just going to set it up. Anima! Welcome to the stream. Are you a fan of Metal Gear Solid? I think he probably is. If he's watching a complete unknown streamer play Metal Gear Solid. Axe Mayhem, you have received friend request. Dang, I wonder, is this showing up on stream right now? I think it might be. Is that, what character is that?
What?
Hello, Balls. You gotta stop calling me Balls, by the way. It's Woody now. I'm going by Woody.
I've known you for like, what, 5+ years of balls? You can't get...
Yeah, well, you've got to get out of the habit. Okay. Okay, we're out of this. Alright, now, how do we play co-op?
Alright, so I'm watching your stream.
You're looking at my stream?
Yeah, so I'm hearing myself. Anyway. Alright.
I kind of want to go through all this stuff still. Alright. We're going to set up the co-op. Have any of you guys played this game co-op before? I've never even played this game anyway, but...
I've never played this co-op. I only tested it once.
Who did you test it with?
Some random guy from Greece.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if it worked, and it did, so...
Oh, nice. Yeah, Woody is better than Balls. Balls is a little too... You know... a little too euphemistic. Woody can actually have... I mean, it's kind of a nickname I have in IRL. So. Yeah, and Woody sounds fun. Balls just sounds like it's
I'll try Woody. If Balls slips, you can.
Awesome, Anima. Yeah. So the plan tonight was actually to play Metal Gear Solid 3, which is one of my favorite games. I'm talking to Anima right now, by the way, Axe. Which is one of my favorite games of all time. It's it's a top 3 game for me of all time, and I was so looking forward to it. But I only have a PS4 controller, and it doesn't work with Metal Gear Solid 3. So we just skipped ahead to Peace Walker, which I have never played. So I have played Metal Gear Solid 3, never played Peace Walker.
So you understand the story for
Yeah, I guess I understand.
So that's why the White Boss is doing this mission, because he heard Boss
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Awesome. I'm just explaining Anima what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, so what are your favorite Metal Gear Solid games, Anima? So far, I'm pretty much in love with this game. Okay, host search, mission prep.
Yep. So host game. You're a bit behind on the streams. I'm watching news.
Okay.
So host game, and then
set password. From the stream, he's going to see my password.
Well, do it to friend zone, and then I should be able to find it.
That's alright. I don't really care if people on the stream see my password. I don't know how to do friend zone. Create rules.
No, this is
there's a team
option.
How do I get out of that?
In the press. So.
Okay. I'm in versus ops.
Yeah. You want to go into the mission selector.
How do I even get into that? Alright. Wow, you like Metal Gear Solid 2 the best. I actually don't hear that very often. I really enjoyed Metal Gear Solid 2, but a lot of people hated it. There was a lot of great stuff about that game.
Yeah, that is interesting. A lot of people probably put Metal Gear Solid 2 pretty low.
Metal Gear Solid 2 is usually one of the lowest ones.
Due to the character switch, because everyone so like they were doing.
No, I don't think that was a real problem, to be honest. It was just...
I found it really jarring. Like the mechanics were the same.
I kind of enjoyed it, but the real problem I had was the setting wasn't very interesting to me.
Yeah, it was like a mother base, basically, just the clock.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. I think that's what they modeled mother base to be like. I don't know where I'm going, by the way.
I go to mission selector on the left, so L1, then mission selector.
Mission selector, okay. But honestly, Metal Gear Solid 2, I thought was a fantastic game at the time. I haven't played it in probably 10 years, but I loved just about every single. I even liked the 40-minute cutscene followed by the hour-long cutscene at the end. Like, I remember when I first watched it, I was just like, holy fuck. Especially at the end of the game when, like, the AI starts fritzing out and the Colonel just starts saying random stuff to you when you're going down that tunnel, and I was just like, what the fuck is going on? That's like so awesome.
Like a drunk dude, he's like, hey, right, with that.
Yeah, it was so awesome. I love it so much. But I definitely rate Metal Gear Solid 3 is better. I think just the overall the settings was better. I enjoyed the story more. What else did I like more about it? I thought the direction and pacing was much better. So Metal Gear Solid 2 definitely had some pacing problems, particularly with the story.
Also,
I stopped reading, by the way.
Also, some characters.
Hold on one second. You can play Cops mission by connecting with PlayStation Network to become the host of Cops and select a mission from any tab. Okay. So we'll just go to Co-op tab after this. Main ops, extra ops, co-ops.
Alright, so are you in?
Yeah.
Alright, so your second mission should be contact the Sandinista Commandante.
Well, I've got mission selector for co-ops, but it just says host search, doesn't it?
Oh, no, you go to main ops, the black dot.
Yeah.
Then your second mission should be contact the Sandinista.
Yep.
Then press X on that, then there's a host option after you
can contact our young lady. Snake, I rigged that radio so you can contact our young lady friend Boss.
Is she okay?
No need to worry. She's tougher than you think.
Still just a kid.
Which is exactly why she could be an effective source of information. Besides, that little Angel de la Paz is the one who gave us this mission, right?
I wish I could speak Spanish.
I guess.
That sounds so cool.
I'll put her on.
Oh, cool. I get to talk to her.
Snake!
Paz, where are you?
Ciudad Colon. At school. The teacher told me to stay here until things quiet down.
Teacher? Oh, him. He's... Yeah, that's probably good advice.
See, he has a radio in his room, so we can talk anytime.
Pretty fancy for a teacher.
No, I'm listening to
that you'll bring back peace.
I know. I'll contact you if I find your friend.
Thank you. Snake, if you need to know about Costa Rica, the geography, the climate, the wildlife, anything,
awesome.
just ask me.
Awesome.
I know about its
I
history
missed all
and
the
laws,
stuff in
too.
Metal Gear Solid 5.
We learned it all in
Codec stuff.
school.
Actually, I'll
Got
let you divulge a tiny bit
I have a
longer.
question. I'll ask.
There's a thing that you can check out.
What?
Tell me, are you...
In school,
Are
I
you
also
finished
learned that
with the-
peace
No, I'm
is
still
an
watching the
unnatural
cutscene.
state for human society, and that war is a constant threat to our relationships with others.
That's right.
So, to achieve peace, we have to create it ourselves. Crying about it won't bring it about or make it last. Each one of us must go and seek it out.
You won't find it without making sacrifices. No offense, but I don't know what peace is. Never felt what it's like. Never even been interested in it.
Snake?
Sorry. Listen, Paz, I think your ideas are admirable. And I hope they turn out to be right.
Yeah, me too.
She sounds familiar.
Peace is in your name. Who better to help bring it back?
Ground Zero.
Thanks, Snake.
She's the one that...
I never
Here
played Ground
whenever
Zero.
you need me. See you later.
Snake, use your radio to call people, but stay alert. You're in the middle of a mission and can't afford to let your guard down.
Got it.
Need to know more about Costa Rica? Haas can help you out.
Good to know.
We'll follow their transport route. This should take us straight to their main base.
From what I've seen, it looks like nukes.
Agreed. The key thing now is to confirm whether those spears really are what we think they are, and if so, why they're here.
Follow the transport route. Find the nukes.
That's what I'm thinking. First, we should make contact with the Sandinista Comandante. They can tell us more about what's up ahead. But it looks like their hideout's already come under attack.
We better hope they're still alive.
Snake, infiltrate that cabin and secure the Sandinista's Comandante. Neutralize any guards by knocking them out, putting them to sleep, or even using the Fulton recovery system. You choose how to handle it, boss.
For single-player games, let's see. Okay, host.
Well,
Going
no,
into host.
just before you do that.
It's too late. It's alright, I still need to do it. Okay, yeah, tell me what you want to say.
Alright, so I was going to show you that tapes that you can listen to. It's so much better in this thing.
Do you want me to watch it? Listen to it now?
Just one of them. So go out of that person thing.
Return to Mother Base.
No, go to the mission select your main host thing.
Yeah, mission select.
So then go into single instead of host.
Snake, I rigged that radio.
Single?
Yep. And then it should bring you up a little mission detail thing. Mission prep option for your files.
Okay, and you want me to
check out briefing files?
Briefing files? Okay.
Yep.
Miller or Pals?
Miller, and then it'll talk about all the stuff that sort of happened, and it's so much interesting since Snake is talking with them as well.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, so that's for your own thing. So if you just
Sure,
it just fills in with so much lore and stuff like that too. So.
You want me to listen to it now?
No, your own time. But let's just.
Okay, we'll do it. I'll do it another time. I'll do it maybe if you're not here and I'm streaming or whatever. Like.
Yeah, man, you could just lose so many minutes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm looking forward to that. How did they get all that so wrong in Metal Gear Solid 5?
I have no idea. That's why. Yeah, that completely boggles me. They already had a great base with Peaceborg, and then you do it. I don't know.
Okay, so what are we going to do?
Alright, so you go to host
global.
Out.
It says to go to global.
Yeah.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5. I felt disconnected from the game because Snake just doesn't do it. Okay. Global? Is that what Anima said? Global.
Domestic, I think maybe.
Members in the same country as you.
Yeah, and then can
friends
you?
Only. How about friends only?
Yeah, friends.
Okay. Channel. I can go random or 0 1.
Okay. 1. Friends only.
There's 31 people playing. Cool.
So tell me once you created the room and see if I can find it.
Okay. Well, the room seems to have been created. I'm waiting for one of my friends to come.
Yes, works.
It's working. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I noticed that, Anima.
Once we start this mission, I'm going to close your stream because
Okay, so you close the stream. Let's start mission. And we can just talk.
Still connected.
That means you can't chat with Anima. Leave the
yeah, I got the pop up
for the chat open. Oh, apparently you can press square to invite.
Hey.
But you're already in, right?
Yep, I'm in. I'm waiting on you now. So
hey, we can actually go through the briefing file.
Yeah.
Now if you wanted.
Yeah. I'm going to mission prep, and then you can.
Oh, we can change uniforms and stuff.
Yeah, and select characters and stuff like that. So I think we're both Snick at the moment, possibly.
Oh, I can go shirtless. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but look at the stats.
Yeah.
It's like shit.
Yeah. So this isn't like Metal Gear Solid 3 where you need to select different camouflage during the mission. You do it before.
This is just you select your one before it and then
blue. Cool. Oh, red, awesome. Pink. Swamp.
I don't want to be
swimming in water. Oh, there's so many.
Okay.
Rad. Awesome. Let me just have a look through these. Naked again, black. Naked again, naked. Okay.
You get better ones later as you progress through the game. So.
Well, I guess I'll just pick this one because it's probably going to be good for where we are, right?
And swamp, yeah.
Yeah.
Survival.
Co-op's calm. We don't need to worry about that. Okay. Items. We'll just make it standard items. Really? Okay. Adam is saying it's pretty pointless early on.
Okay.
Okay, well, we're just gonna go with standard items, I guess.
I'll start mission and I'm just waiting on you now.
Wait. What is equip ration or mate?
Ration.
Mate. Can I have both?
Yeah, you can. There's plenty of room.
Oh, there's more room.
Yeah. You just click on the empty spot.
Walkman. I don't need the Walkman. Camera? We need we want bottle of camera. Equipped. Camera, Walkman. Okay. Weapons. So I just have that, the machine gun, the grenade. So I don't really have many weapons so far. What's this?
You obviously build them as you progress.
Is this like empty magazine? What is this?
It's you use it to distract the guard.
Well,
so
of course I'm gonna bring that along too. Why not? Alright, options. So there's no difficulty setting?
No, it's the later the minute shoots, the harder it gets.
Oh, cool. Do you ever actually use like you strategize which uniforms you're going to select for the mission itself? So if you know you're going into a concrete area, you'll pick one that is good around concrete and stuff like that. I thought Metal Gear Solid 3 and Metal Gear Solid 4 but each had really good takes on the camouflage system. 3 might have been a little bit annoying and then you had to keep going through the menus so much.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go, we're going. And then 4 sort of went further in the other direction where it just automatically changed so there was no menus.
And I said not really, yeah. When I played, I didn't find camouflage switching to be really important, per se.
Yeah, I never had a problem with it to be honest, but I could see why it would be annoying on stream, especially after playing Resident Evil 0.
Yeah.
Alright, I want to watch this for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just tell me when you're done watching, because I'm watching it as well with you actually.
I love the symbol with the peace sign of the bomber.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'm hoping the gameplay is great because I love everything else about this game so far.
If you play like a Monster Hunter, it's very similar.
Hey, there's 2 of us here.
Yeah. Are you Snake?
Yeah, I'm Snake.
FSL
I'm Snake, but you're a soldier. You're a guy with a balaclava.
Okay, cool.
Hey.
You can use the radio you just picked up by pressing the start button to open the menu window. You know you can assign the radio to the select button by choosing options from the menu window.
I don't know what circle is.
No, don't you see like a visible...
Oh yeah, I have no idea what that... Maybe we have to be within that circle to communicate with each other.
Yeah, okay. So when you crash and walk, you move slower, but if you want to move fast, obviously sync up.
Yep. Okay, well, we'll go this way. Is there anything behind us? Let's just sneak around this guy. Okay, this is fun already. Do you want to sneak? Oh, you just shot him.
It's a tranquilizer stuff.
Yeah, but this guy's gonna.
What's going on?
Oh, I missed him. Are we gonna Fulton these bombs? Well, I accidentally hit the wrong button. Auto aim. Okay, so O is reload. How do we? Hey, we can high five.
Yeah, triangle. What? That's gonna be down. Yeah.
Should we Fulton these bombs?
Can you Fulton your end? Do you have Fulton?
No, I don't think I have Fulton.
Hold L2.
enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Do you see it in your...
How do I get to the... Oh, flip him about. Oh, so I woke him up by tapping on his
Yeah, if you tap them 3 times, they wake up.
How do I check the menu? L2?
Or L2.
I have a Fulton.
Yeah,
How do I do it?
equip this.
Personal recovery and evacuation system. Equip and move near desired target, then press triangle to execute recovery. Oh, so you need to have it equipped in this, and that's sort of 5.
Yeah, that was a button, wasn't it? So this is, I think, Portable Ops started the previous predecessor to this, started a whole Fulton system and military assault.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
So that's why you already have an army, but like, it was like just a test preview of this game, then they went back with Peace Walker.
Okay,
continue.
so it's
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Not really, doesn't move the story forward per se.
Okay, hold on a second. So Anima is saying in co-op mode, the circle means you share health and stamina while you're each in the circle. Yeah, so what were you saying about personal ops?
Portable Ops. It was the first Metal Gear Solid game, so they were testing out, you know, how this game, if it was possible and stuff like that, if they could make a decent sort of game.
Hey, Blaster. Oh, okay, so Fulton also works indoors
in
this game.
It's
no fail percentage. Okay, cool. Well, you know what? Yeah, I guess it's a little bit annoying in Metal Gear Solid 5, but I like Fultoning in Metal Gear Solid 5. It's the most fun in the game. It's playing Pokemon. So we can't go this way?
That area is not part of the mission.
Oh yeah, I can see the bottom left how separate.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and then when we get together,
That's kind of weird hearing them talk like that. Alright, cool.
I'm already enjoying this so much.
Well, we haven't actually done much.
Yeah, but still.
But you know what? I'm looking forward to just doing the sneaking stuff, and it feels more like Metal Gear Solid 1 in the sneaking.
Yeah. I'm a bit weirded out that you can't fall while...
Yeah, that's super weird. This has got to be the only game where you can't do that, right?
Yeah.
Why did they do that?
I don't think it's probably not necessary for you.
Yeah, okay. I'm really enjoying having health bars again, by the way. I think not having health bars was one of the biggest problems with Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah, because it removed the rations and one of the...
Are we just going to another area already? It's really quick between areas.
Yeah, it's, like I said, it's a PSP game, so it's pretty small in a sense, but the maps open up later in the game. It's just obviously small maps still. So there's 2 dudes there in the distance.
So, wait, he says the big circles on the map you need to enter together, and the little circles you can enter by yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, you can both be in different areas at the same time.
Oh, alright.
Well, there's dudes here. Ooh, I'm standing. Okay, should we just shoot these guys, or what?
You get the dude on the right, I'll get the dude on the left.
But the dude on the right's disappeared.
Oh, no, yeah.
There's 3 dudes.
Yeah, there's the dude at the boat. Get the dude. Alright. Can you see it?
Alright, you want me to shoot the dude behind him? Oh no, there's a dude. Okay, the dude on the right's coming back. Let's wait till he comes. You already got him! I headshotted this dude.
Oh wow, good shot. Alright. You want to do the dude at the back?
Yeah. What's going on?
Wow, that was a good shot.
I just headshotted all of them. What are you doing, mate?
Okay, shut up, okay?
Alright, let's Fulton all of these guys.
You've
no dudes left in this area, right?
What? No, these are all dudes. It's a small area. You can Fulton all of them, mate.
Yeah, but I want to get some ammunition first.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I need to have the Fulton turned off, right?
Yeah, otherwise you...
Okay, you can just tap L2. Okay, this really reminds me more of...
Metal Gear.
Yeah. Cool. But I do miss, like, the hiding of the bodies came in Metal Gear 2, right? So it's...
Yeah, you have to, like...
For me, that's...
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Why don't you get some ammunition and Fulton?
What? I don't need a Fulton. This is for you to build up your base. I can...
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
If there's anything you want to know, just give me a call on the radio. Press the start button to open the menu window, then choose the radio call option. Stay out of the water. That's beyond the scope of this operation.
Alright, let's get moving.
Connection unstable. Are you getting that?
But we're not actually using auto aim. Well, Anima's saying that auto aim is really generous in this game because it's PSP.
Oh, that's auto assist, I think.
Oh, should I turn that off?
Auto assist, no, it's great. It sort of just locks onto a headshot for you.
Oh, okay.
Auto aim is just you can like aim and do to move around, so it's used for like boss fights and stuff like that.
Okay, so like a Zelda button.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, we should play with Anima.
Yeah, Anima, come play 3-player. But how many missions are 3-player? This mission's only 2-player.
Usually boss fights and big areas, so yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah, he meant auto assist.
Yeah.
But Anima would be kind of bored playing with us. You'll probably be bored playing with me because I'll be really shit at this game. So
Oh wow.
For a little while at least.
Oh no, communication errors have occurred.
With what?
The boathouse
Online?
should be close by. Neutralize the
What?
security detail and make contact with the Commandante.
Are you just using Wi-Fi?
Yeah, at the moment.
Oh, plug it in. Do you want me to wait for you?
I need another cord. Hey, Anima offered to get help.
Yeah, help for bosses. All right, we'll see how it goes then.
Sick. Oh man.
Well,
right. I need to find a fucking cord. Because if I disconnect my cord from the computer, it means I can't Skype with you.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Your computer doesn't have Wi-Fi?
No, it doesn't. It's
what?
It's old school. It's not like a laptop. It's not built in.
What?
Or I could.
How old is your computer? Oh shit.
Alright,
well, this is pretty easy. I'm just going to keep headshotting these dudes.
What is it?
Bang.
Okay. Let me see if I can find a cord rack. I'll be back. You just keep killing people.
Alright.
Cool.
Well, I guess I'm playing single player, but oh, my tranquilizer ran out.
Alright, I'll be back.
I didn't know my tranquilizer ran out. Shit, now I'm in trouble. Anima says you can't join missions if you drop out.
The enemy's attacking! Going to alert
I'm
status!
screwed now.
Understood. Maintain heightened alert.
I love this music. Porno music starts up. Oh, without the co-op though, I'd much prefer to be playing Metal Gear Solid 3. Tomorrow I'm gonna buy a PS3 controller anyway.
HQ, come in.
This is HQ.
This is patrol.
This is a pretty shitty
All
attempt
clear.
to find me.
Understood. Stay vigilant.
All clear, there's 2 dudes laying unconscious. They hardly looked for me at all. So how do I get my tranquilizer? So I just don't have a tranquilizer on this gun anymore. It looks like there's a tranquilizer. Oh, okay. I see now, the suppressor gauge. Ah, okay. So then I should... Duh, of course, that's why you can't just go around headshotting dudes with the tranquilizer gun. Fulton is the thing that you might have seen where I put a balloon on the person's back and he flew up into the air. I'd use it now, but I'm a little weary to do so. A little leery, I should say. Because there's so many dudes around. Yeah, this definitely feels like it has more Metal Gear Solid 1 mechanics. Oh, sorry, I guess that's because of the limitations of the PSP. It was more like a PlayStation 1, so... Well, this plays like... This looks more like a PS2 game. Or maybe not quite PS2 level. If you play with us, maybe don't do the overpowered stuff. For now, I'm going to try and play with Axe, but then we'll see how it goes when we go there. When we get up to that point. You also, by the way, Anima, we are both from Australia, so we're probably going to lag really hard. So it might be. I'm not sure how fluid the experience will be.
You can find an extra cord. I'll buy one tomorrow as well.
All right. So, what are we going to do?
So did you finish the mission?
No, I'm still going.
Oh. We can just call it for tonight, and then
I'm just running.
Enemies close by.
I'm running. Run for it.
You've been spotted. Run for it. It's either that or take out every last enemy soldier.
sighted.
Understood. Eliminate all ops. Stay focused on the mission, Snake.
You alright?
Alright. 200 megabits, man.
Oh.
This guy's got a 200 megabit connection? Animus.
Give us some.
Yeah, give us some of your megabits, man.
You can afford to give 5. Alright, we'll try one more time, and if it doesn't work, we'll talk to them. If not, we can discuss a little bit, like, yeah, whilst we unless you want to fix that. We'll just wait till
okay, I could have still shooting that. By the way, it's really hard so when I'm in first person mode, or at least aim mode, the controls are not reversed. My general option is to have them reversed, but it's really difficult to change between.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I might just be able to get used to it.
Or you can just switch it back.
What is it?
Yeah, whatever.
You've lost them, but they're still. They know someone's there. They'll be coming to check it out.
Yeah, so it is a little cumbersome. Like, it's less intuitive than Metal Gear Solid 5, for sure.
Yeah, well, obviously this was a sort of a base for...
Hey, we got a new game on screen. Hey, Jacobs. Is it Jacobs or Jacobs? Yeah, I got spotted pretty badly. Hey, Anima is actually from New Zealand.
Hey.
How do you get a 200 megabit connection in New Zealand? Oh my god, I hate you right now. I hate you so much. Oh, he was actually in that building. Oh, okay. Yeah, you saw the Fulton. Generic vehicle bosses can be captioned and done non-lethally. Okay. Yeah, so there's a boss coming up?
And boss fights in this game are pretty uninspired, unfortunately.
Okay, okay.
Stay away! Don't touch me! Get away! Guinness! Eche! No way! What do we do?
Sandinista's right. I'm looking for someone.
Mi viejo!
The Blaster X, you can call it whatever you want.
He's dead.
Bolton.
They killed nuestro viejo.
You're his daughter. Then that makes you his delegado, right? Relax, I'm not your enemy. Cuban.
A cigar? I'll take whatever you got.
No, I'm still watching. That looked awfully phallic, by the way, and I'm positive it was intentional.
I know you want one. But I prefer cigarettes, you know.
Valenciano Libre.
How do I look? A little like El Che, no? You Cubano?
Colombiano, a photographer. I came to Costa Rica to take pictures of birds.
Birds?
Yeah, the quetzals.
You've got no
I think you need to
telephone
also
lens. How do you get your shots?
Telephotos.
What'd you say? Oh, I'm listening to
the
this.
timing.
Oh. Let me smoke too. We can talk until I finish this. Chico!
Tell me what's going on here.
That looks
This
so
place
awesome.
is crawling with soldiers. They don't look like private security, more like hired guns. They're loaded with the latest gear from all over the world.
I heard they're a security force hired by Codessa.
Yeah, and I'm Papa Noel. Those guys are UCLA's.
UCLA's? La CIA.
I saw them, setting up shop in town. They're planning to do here what they did in Chile.
If that's the case, what are they after?
Whatever it is, it's not us.
You don't think they're
That
here
was
pushing
the
back into
worst
Nicaragua?
excuse ever heard.
Impossible. Too much hardware. Too many bases. Didn't you see? They've got helicopters, tanks. It's like we're in Da Nang. There must be something else.
They have a base near here.
There's a factory to the north, across a suspension bridge.
Factory to the north, across a bridge. Have you seen the big transport boat, mercenary crew on the Rio del Jade?
You mean the barge? It's upstream from here. Up toward Irasu.
Any idea what's on it?
I could introduce you to some of our compas up there, but I don't recommend going to the mountains. We've lost a lot of people there. They take us captive, torture us for information about our compas, And then they kill us like pigs.
And maybe Axe we can also stop soon and try again tomorrow because it's getting pretty late.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can call it here. You can watch a few of maybe a tape or two, just to have a look see what it's like.
Costa Rica. Then El Monstruo attacked.
A monster.
Y mi viejo.
I can hear the stream on through the Skype.
Mi viejo. Papá. Tú es la esperanza.
Hey, the Blaster's really getting into this game.
Now that Papa's gone, my sister's la comandante de la revolución.
Do not listen to him. Papa was a hero who fought by Sandino's side. I am only his daughter. You need a special talent to become cacique. It takes someone great to unite all of Las Compas.
Sorry to interrupt, but leaders don't choose themselves. Neither do heroes. You carry on his legacy of La Esperanza, and they'll follow you, no question.
You think so? My compas trust me, but not one of them calls me Comandante.
Amanda!
See what I mean?
El Colibri!
What is that? Oh, that's the plane.
Split up! Order!
This is fucking
Get down!
Oh, I love this thing so much. Look at this 1970s. I guess in the 60s they were flying hover vehicles as well. Maybe all these cutscenes are also Blaster. It's amazing how well this. I don't even know what it is. Where did I get my rocket launcher from? Yeah, it's awesome. Well, even in the 60s, you know, there's some of the
What the hell?
Es un hombre nuevo! An unmanned weapon! A robot!
No! He won't survive the fall!
Out of my way! Better for him to die at the hand of a compa and suffer their torture. Stay here. As long as I'm still alive, I might as well repay. Over here! Fine, Chico! ¡Detenemos!
We've almost been playing an hour and a half. Or at least streaming.
Yeah.
That, by the way, I miss good Metal Gear Solid cutscenes so much. Oh, these cutscenes are awesome. So far, the gameplay, I don't really have much to comment on, but
it's pretty rudimentary compared to Metal Gear Solid 5. You can see.
Yeah.
They just
honestly, I don't necessarily mind that as long as it works and it's good. I think I need to work out the controls though.
Yeah, it takes a while to get used to. It's really natural if you played any of the Monsanto games previously.
Any of the what?
Monsanto series. It basically lifts their sort of movement off and then apply it to Metal Gear Solid. Like the similarities are.
Okay, yeah. I never played any Monster Hunter games. This is Costa Rica De Blaster, just in case you were wondering. Or you obviously were wondering. Do you think we should try and play another mission, or?
I just turned on my PS3 off.
Okay.
But yeah, I was going to suggest you to check out some of the briefing files in the
okay, and then okay. So guys watching on stream, it's getting really late here, and we're going to try and work out how to play tomorrow.
Well, I'm going to buy a cord for the PS3, so
I might also just play Metal Gear Solid 3 tomorrow, but we'll see. We could even do both. but I'm just gonna watch a couple of the listen to a couple of the files.
Snake.
Before I go.
What was that thing?
So much better.
Whatever it was, it looked unmanned.
Yeah. Snake's an awesome character.
I'd heard rumors, but an operational unit.
What the hell is going on here?
Not to quote Amanda, but the hardware they've got here isn't just unusual, it's overkill, which means one thing, it's nukes. So the question now becomes why?
We can't make that call yet. We need more intel.
How? Our source is dead.
But his daughter isn't.
Good thinking. We can follow her. Head for the next outpost and make contact with Amanda if she's still alive.
Roger.
Should I play Metal Gear Solid 3 tomorrow, or should we play this again?
We can do both, I reckon.
It'll be weird trying to juggle both games, and I'm a third of the way through Metal Gear Solid 5 as well.
Yeah. Because we can do like 2 missions easily, like 15 minutes, and then you can jump that Metal Gear Solid.
Okay, sure. All right, that'll be the plan. But honestly, like, I love everything about this game outside of the gameplay. I love.
Yeah.
I'm assuming gameplay I will enjoy shortly. Yeah, but one of our friends was really looking forward to watching me play Metal Gear Solid 3 because he's never played it before. But maybe I should just play through this and then go through Metal Gear Solid 3. What do you think?
Well, yeah. Okay, yeah.
I'm sure Asmo would even enjoy just that. Okay, so the plan will be to play this tomorrow then. And if you can't get the online to work properly, I'll just play single player or something.
Yeah, I'm getting called for the Wi-Fi.
Okay, well, I'm gonna watch a couple of these things.
So check out contact. Go back up to the contact.
The direction Amanda's Sandinistas were going corresponds to the location of the next outpost, a supply depot.
Alright, I'm just gonna watch a couple of these briefing files, and then I'm probably gonna quit for the night, guys. Because we want to play a co-op, and Axe can't play a co-op, so that's the reason I'm playing this. And then I guess when we can't play co-op, I'll just play Undertale or Resident Evil or something like that. How have you enjoyed it though, Blaster? You're obviously not very familiar with Metal Gear Solid, or at least this game. Have you been enjoying watching? It sounds like he's enjoying it. Oh, there's so many things to listen to.
Yeah, it's great. Especially when you get introduced to the later characters.
What kind of shape is that plant the professor gave us in?
First time I laid eyes on it, I thought it was some kind of joke. It was a giant birdhouse, seagulls everywhere. We eventually scraped off most of the rust and bird crap. The underlying structure's intact. Little elbow grease? Man, we should be in business.
Who used to own it anyway? Whatever shape it's in now, somebody sank some serious money into building it.
From what I can tell, an American university built it as a research platform for ocean thermal energy conversion. The name's still on some of the rusty old power turbines. I'm guessing they must have had government and corporate assistance to build it too. But they couldn't solve the thermal efficiency problem, and the project was cancelled. Then after the university abandoned it, a KGB front company scooped it up for next to nothing. At least that's my theory.
How'd the KGB manage to buy a plant built with American capital, front company or not?
Yeah. That professor is quite the operator. One other thing. The plant's set up so that it can join up with other plants of the same standard.
So, they were originally planning on expanding the place, huh?
Hey, let's give it a shot. We can get some more people together and build this place up into a proper home for MSF. You're with me on this, right, boss?
This is kind of rudimentary stuff, but I guess I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
Snake. You can use the Fulton surface-to-air recovery system to send prisoners and unconscious mercenaries you encounter back to Mother Base. I know you've used the Fulton before, but just to make sure I'm not missing anything, let's review the steps.
Okay.
First, attach a balloon to the unconscious enemy or captured prisoner.
Right. I hook a wire to their waist, and on the other end of the wire, there's a helium balloon.
Right. Then we'll send over a chopper to catch the floating balloon with its recovery hook and reel it up into its cargo hold.
And that's it?
And that's it. We finished installing the recovery hook on the Huey.
Wait, Kaz. Something doesn't make sense about this whole process.
This again.
Well, normally, Fulton recovery is for when you're using fixed-wing aircraft. With a helicopter, isn't it simpler to land and pick up directly?
Listen, Snake, you're going to be calling for recoveries repeatedly throughout your mission. We want to keep the risk of taking enemy fire to a minimum. The best way to get that done is to do the recovery in a high-speed flyby. That's what the Fulton surface-to-air recovery system is for.
What's the real reason?
Helicopters are cheaper, and the repair bills will start adding up once the bullets start flying.
I thought so. I know we need to keep costs down, but
boss, you really need to get rid of this whole army mentality. We're not the Pentagon. We don't have billions of taxpayer dollars to play with. And besides...
Fine. Just pick a reason that makes sense.
Helicopters have quicker response time. Sounds strange, yeah, but it works great. I promise. You'll get used to it before long.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. Like, his reactions are often comedically over the top or just comedically gruff and macho.
Yeah.
What's occurring, and it works so well.
He understood, the Snake character so well, basically.
Yeah. He really was Snake. And in Metal Gear Solid 5, he's basically non-existent. You're basically playing an Avatar, and I hate it. I hate it so much.
Yeah. Everyone's talking around it, and then he interjects occasionally with a yap or a grunt or a do this instead.
Snake is a great character.
Yeah, and they
remember why we created MSF Snake? To provide military force to whoever needs it, wherever they are, regardless of nation or ideology. Our beliefs aren't all that lofty.
We just won't be the tools of any one country.
Exactly. We know only how to fight, but we refuse to live our lives at the whim of the state. The MSF seal is patterned after Pangaea, the supercontinent from 250 million years ago. Back then, the whole world was one landmass, one world. No gaps, no rifts.
Our strength will take us back there.
Just believe in their own propaganda.
Yeah.
It kind of shows, I don't know if, I was going to say the corruption of Big Boss's soul, but like, I don't know if that's the right term. Like, he doesn't know anything else but to fight, right? And
the reason why he sort of created his own army because it was completely disgusted what the Americans did to the original boss. So that's why he moved that's why he sort of
so he was disillusioned with
completely
fighting for a country.
Yeah.
And so, but he still wants to be a soldier because that's all he can do, right?
Yeah, he's in a sense following what
about you, Kaz? Any interest in expanding MSF?
You'd better believe it. I want to make us into an organization that doesn't take orders from any country. Just like you were saying. We have to be strong. Strong enough to defend ourselves. We need money, too. Money to train soldiers to fight. The way I see it, we make MSF into something along the lines of a new kind of business. A contractor providing the full range of military services. Not just combat, but logistics, training, weapons, outfitting, and R&D. Combining the small footprint and exceptional performance of special forces with the raw military might of a full regular army. Only with that kind of power can we break free of nation-states. What I need from you, boss, is to go out and find guys we can bring back here using Fulton Recovery. Then tell us what assignment to use them for. I'll take care of the rest.
Oh, how does New Zealand have way better internet than Australia? That's so bullshit.
I imagine it's smaller, so you can afford to, like, lay down awesome piping.
Like more what?
More, like proper cables and stuff.
Yeah, I was reading the other day on Reddit actually about why Australia doesn't have fast internet, and it's the most corrupt sounding bullshit.
I'm guessing it's the telecoms that bought out the American government or something like that.
No,
Australia.
Telstra had a monopoly.
Yeah.
And so they owned all the cables.
Your old mentor, the boss, she was known in the West as the mother of special forces, right?
Nothing but propaganda.
Actually, it's not all that far from the truth. I heard the KGB just set up a counter-sabotage cell. Alpha Group, I think they call it. There's even a rumor that West Germany created a counter-terrorist unit within its border police after the debacle at the Munich Olympics. Back home in the States, they've got the illustrious Green Berets, the SEALs, and your personal creation, Foxhound. The seeds sown by the boss are beginning to sprout. Same goes for MSF, right? In creating it, you were carrying on the will of the boss.
Yeah, like I said, you could lose so much time.
She taught me how to fight the hard way. She beat it into me.
And now, thanks to her, we can take on missions other than just conventional combat. After all, we've got the same mother as the Army's Special Forces.
Yeah, and the way they speak with the... Yeah, Anima, I've got like the best internet. I'm in a tall a high-rise building, so I guess my internet isn't quite as good as if I was in like a house that was connected to the NBN, but my internet's only 35 upload during off-peak times.
Wow. He's got like 200.
You got 200, and I'm paying so much money. So yeah, so I forget all the details now, but basically, Telstra had a monopoly, and they did everything they could to stop other people getting their own cables, and so everyone had to go through their cables, and obviously, and then the government wants to put down new cables, all fiber optic cables, and Telstra just doesn't let them do that, basically.
Why not? It's the government. Can't they just be like, no, fuck off?
Because the Liberal Party is in power now. Yeah. And the Liberal Party was in power before, and I can't remember all the details, but it's a lot of corrupt shit.
Yeah.
And it's in, like, even someone like Rupert Murdoch, right? It's in his best interest to not have fast internet in Australia because he has so much power.
Well, I figured faster internet would be beneficial to even economics because then they can
it's beneficial for everyone except for the monopolies in power.
Yeah.
The people who already have invested interests in Australia not having fast internet.
Yeah.
So pay TV companies like Telstra, obviously, they don't want people to have fast internet because more people will have pay TV. More people will use Telstra services. Because, right now, every competitor basically, which Telstra has been pushing out has to hire Telstra's own
cables.
lines. Yeah, but if they plant down new cables, they wouldn't need to do that. You should read about it. I'll send you a link. I'm giving you the worst possible version of it.
I'm getting the gist of it, like from what I've read as well. But
still can't believe Professor Galvez was KGB.
Well, like the professor said, Moscow's hell-bent on communizing Latin America.
Yeah, the Cuban intel services are all in the KGB's pocket. You don't think he's got some kind of ulterior motive?
If the CIA is up to something, it's only natural that the KGB wants to know about it. But I doubt they're showing us their full hand.
We'd better watch our backs.
I should change the title of my stream so it doesn't say co-op anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm probably going to stop streaming soon. So tomorrow, I do have plans during the day, but that's with Ellie, so I'll probably wake up before her. I could try and stream before.
Yeah.
Like sometime just after lunch.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll definitely be free around about just before midnight or 11 p.m. again.
Yeah. I'll be on all day anyway, so. Well, obviously I'll pop into the shop and see if I can buy
awesome. I'll buy a PS3 controller also.
Well,
Anima, I guess it wouldn't be Telstra putting money into it, it'd be the government putting money into it. Yeah, monopolies are the worst. And Telstra were putting money into preventing the government from doing so.
What do you think, Kaz? Why did Paz come all the way to Colombia herself?
It's a long trip to make just to be Exhibit A in Galvez's sales pitch. She's only 16, still a kid. Maybe we should take her wish for peace at face value.
But the Telstra monopoly stopped a lot of things. Like there was very little competition for internet services and phone providers and everything basically. And Telstra have been fighting to have more power. It's crazy. I'll send you the link anyway. It's 3 a.m. I can't remember any of the details, but I might just watch through these and then I'll stop streaming tonight.
Costa Rica isn't alone. All of Latin America is getting swept up in the superpowers' Cold War. The whole ideological split between East and West. In the end, it's just a greedy scramble for wealth by the ruling classes. The Western bourgeois stand to lose everything if their countries go communist. After all, the communists want to abolish private property altogether. So the capitalist rulers desperately tried to halt the global spread of communism. Hence the phenomenon of red baiting. And the communists, for their part, didn't exactly stay true to their principles. They tried to escape class-based society. But between Stalin's autocracy and the rise of the nomenclatura, they ended up creating one anyway.
I know what the word nomenclature
means, but they stopped caring about equality. That's where communism, where society in general reaches its limits. The rulers only care about their own gain. The opposing side becomes a risk factor that threatens the profit, and thus the ongoing struggle between capitalism and communism was born.
And now, nuclear deterrence is part of the picture.
I agree with you there.
Exactly.
I haven't finished Metal Gear Solid 5. I'm only like 30% through it.
He's right. Like, what you played of Metal Gear Solid 5 is basically it. It doesn't really...
Yeah, honestly, it felt like Metal Gear Solid 5 to me was... They had obviously already tried to finish the series, and then it's like, how can we do another one? And they try to do something with it, but...
It definitely felt rushed too. This is really well polished.
But like the missions in
They say nuclear weapons are the reason we haven't seen conflict on a global scale since World War II. The thought that your opponent might launch nukes against you sort of makes it tough to start an armed conflict, especially now that they've got intercontinental ballistic missiles. Nowhere is safe.
Of course, all that has caused military expenditures to skyrocket.
Well, the only way to ward off a preemptive strike is to flaunt your own nuclear stockpile. And that's caused their numbers to increase exponentially, not just with regards to destructive power, but in terms of targeting technology too. Now they can hit a target halfway across the world with pinpoint accuracy. In a way, the space race was a demonstration of that technological progress.
And as a result of all that, we now have mutually assured destruction.
It's the ultimate form of deterrence. No one's going to launch their nukes knowing they'll be obliterated in return.
I don't know. The chance of somebody hitting the button by mistake is never zero.
Oh yeah? That's a real shame. I don't know.
That's true,
You're right.
That's kind
Even
of why
with
I
peace guaranteed by MAD, there's always the risk of an accident.
Nobody wants the world to end on account of some machines malfunctioning.
On the other hand, thanks to deterrence, we haven't had a world war since 1945. You gotta admit, it has been pretty peaceful.
Not that it matters to us.
People point at the nuclear arms and space races and call it a Cold War. I say if they're not shooting at each other, why not call it world peace?
Doesn't mean war is gone. Look at Korea. Look at Vietnam.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking in relative terms here. Besides, if war died out completely, we'd be SOL.
We're not warmongers.
And yet, we can't survive in a world that's at peace.
You got a point.
Oh, David Hayter's so good. I mean, the hard part as well about Kiefer Sutherland is he didn't really get a chance to shine in the role either.
Well, he got such a limited script, which
so
I imagine because they couldn't afford to pay him to do, hours and hours of dialogue. So they were just like, just grunt, say yes here, blah blah. Which is like, what's the fucking point?
Again, I'm not very far into the game, even though I've played like 80 hours of it, maybe like 30% in. But so I don't want to judge too quickly, but it feels like
there's like there's sort of 2 or 3 big scenes where he sort of shines out, but even then doesn't make up for such the lack of dialogue in the rest of the game, which is so disheartening.
Hey, Anima, no spoilers. That's not a spoiler. I mean, I guess that's not really a spoiler, but maybe don't discuss like the later story parts for me at the moment, because I really do. Well, the storyline is one of the things I enjoy about Metal Gear Solid.
So it's been more than 10 years since the Cuban Missile Crisis, huh?
I don't think we'll ever forget it.
No kidding. Those 13 days starting October 15th, 1962, were probably the closest we ever came to all-out nuclear war. The Russians deployed nuclear missiles to Cuba. America responded with a naval blockade. Then Russia shot down an American spy plane. I was still a teenager back then, but I remember what it felt like to be one step away from nuclear war. The adults were freaking out.
If it wasn't for the Cuban Missile Crisis, there might never have been an Operation Snake Eater. And
what's the matter, Snake? It's not like you to get all hypothetical.
I guess not. It was the reassessment after the missile crisis that paved the way for the hotline between Moscow and Washington, and also for détente. That's irony for you.
The Treaty of Tlatelolco was enacted to make Latin America into a nuclear-free zone. It bans the testing, use,
like
manufacture, production, acquisition, storage, and deployment of nuclear weapons. The impetus was pretty obvious. The series of crises triggered by the deployment of nukes in Cuba.
Not hard to imagine. Those 13 days had the whole world frozen in fear.
Of course, the country that started it all, Cuba, hasn't actually ratified it yet.
Still, the treaty's backed by over 20 countries. Why do you like anyone flouting at risk becoming an international pariah?
True. Opinol would investigate, no doubt. I heard they used Japan's 3 non-nuclear principles as their model when they drew up the treaty. I think the Treaty of Tlatelolco might have been their way of asking nuclear powers not to use nukes against them. That's the biggest difference between the treaty and the 3 principles. I guess you could call it a 4th principle.
Oh, there's still so much to listen to.
Yeah. Oh, you can listen to them in your own time, so yeah, we can stop the stream if you want. But let's see.
Yeah, okay. Well, where am I up to on these to listen? It'll record it too. Okay, Anima, we're gonna stop the stream. If you want, I don't know if you have already or you haven't, but follow me, and we're gonna try and play some more tomorrow. It'll either be after lunchtime sometime, or probably more likely around 11 PM, or both.
And he's in New Zealand.
You're
so
in New Zealand too.
Times,
so
yeah, too.
You're obviously a late night person anyway, or a really early morning person. It's what, 5 AM there or something? 4 AM? Yeah, that'd be awesome if you come join us, because we'd love to discuss it more about people who love the game. Like, that was the fun thing about, probably the best thing about the Shadow of the Colossus stream was that everyone was really passionate about it, so we all just loved chatting about it. It's the same with Undertale as well. Like, when people love talking about it, it's a lot more fun.
You can also talk about Peace Walk and Metal Gear Solid series as well. So
yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to play Metal Gear Solid 3 first.
Well,
we don't have to.
Well, like I said, we can cut it up. Like, we can do 2 missions a night and then switch over to Metal Gear Solid 3 and just rush through it.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see what Mark wants as well.
Alright, sure.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to stop the stream. Anima's stopped chatting though. But yeah, Anima, be sure to follow. I'll type a text in as well, and then yeah, maybe we can do some boss missions as well with Anima or something later on, or with Carlos as well at some point. Okay, cool. I'm going to stop the stream.
Right, cool.
I'll hang up on Skak first.
See you guys.
All right, GG. And okay, awesome. That'll be awesome, Anima. Yeah, make sure to follow me, and yeah, I'll see you then, I guess. Otherwise, we'll be playing, and I'll see you whenever. But yeah, nice. Thanks for coming to the stream. Thanks for chatting. And see you next time. Oh, bye.